talking about the importance of Nilou's character. Sumeru, our conquest. Disclaimer, I would like to preface this by saying I'm not Persian or Iranian. My thoughts on this should not overshadow actual Persian and Iranian people talking about this. That's it, let's get to the video. The mischaracterization of a character is a very common thing in the Genshin Impact fandom. It is the main reason I made this account, to shine a light on the true form of characters that have been reduced to a certain trope due to false or exaggerated claims made by certain people who sound like they don't read dialogue. Recently, people have been saying that Kaveh is more interesting or important than Nilou, and that he should have been in the Archon quest instead of her. I do not intend to bash her, as he is also an important character that has important Iranian and Persian themes in his design. But to put down a character that has an important established story for a character whose story hasn't even been properly released yet, just because he is the other half of a popular ship, just doesn't sit right with me. Also, based on their personalities and situation, Kaveh and Nilou would get along really well. They are both artists in a world that looks down upon them. They would definitely be friends, and people should just stop pitting them against each other. Kaveh and Nilou both hold important themes in Persian and Iranian culture, but today I will mainly be talking about Nilou because she's the one getting dragged for no reason. She's getting the Ayaka treatment, which is just so sad. I plan on making a video for Ayaka too, and all the other characters people love to mischaracterize, so give me some recommendations in the comment section with some examples if you want. I feel like Diluc and Child are also up there with characters that get mischaracterized a lot, and Venti. The importance of Nilou in Persian and Iranian culture. The first thing I heard people say about her was that her outfit was Orientalist. Now, Orientalism imitates or depicts aspects of the Eastern world, usually based on a harmful westernized stereotype, like how Disney depicts Jasmine. The entire Jasmine design in Aladdin is based on a harmful stereotype. This claim, however, isn't completely true regarding Nilou's case. Not to say none of Genshin Impact's character designs are Orientalist, in Nilou's case, that is not the full story. This image is Nilou's design, and the other one is the culturally accurate design of a Persian dance attire. As you can see, Nilou's design is not the same, with it being more revealing, but the other parts of her outfit match Persian themes. Her horns are accurate to the headwear worn by Persian women. Her veil is also worn by Persian women. The gems that adorn her outfit also have ties to Persian culture, and last but not least, the tattoo on her back is inspired by the Persian depiction of a lotus, referencing her name, which is derived from the feminine Persian name Nilufar, which means lotus. Fun fact, lotus hold a strong meaning in Persian culture, as it is the symbol of peace and stability and the symbol of Anahita, the goddess of water and wisdom in ancient Persia. Hence why Nilou has so many water and flower themes in her design. Nilou's main thing is that she is a dancer, but she isn't just a dancer. Reducing her to, oh, she just dances is very disrespectful towards what she is supposed to represent. She represents the struggles that Iranian women have gone through over the years and still go through. Dances are an important part of Persian culture, and it has held an important role in how they express themselves and their religion. Still, as some time progresses, Persia has come into the control of different rulers, and eventually the appreciation and respect for the arts begins to dwindle. Rather than respecting these art forms, people started looking down upon those who practice them, and even going as far as stopping people from practicing them altogether. It is a form of oppression which Nilou is supposed to represent. She represents the importance of dances in Persian culture, the oppression they have endured to keep those dances in their culture, and the struggle to be treated and respected as much as their non-artistic and more academic-based counterparts. Howeververse showed this oppression quite well during the first part of the Sumeru Archon quest and Nilou's story quest. She isn't just a dancer, she's a ray of hope for those like her, those who do not fit the standards set by the academia, and those who want to express themselves differently. Though her design might not fit the culturally accurate version of the Persian dance attire to a T, she is still a good representation of the importance of dance in Persian culture, and she means a lot to Persian and Iranian people that play Genshin. Nilou's importance in Persian and Iranian culture is something that should not be taken lightly. She is more than just a dancer, and her design has significant cultural references that should be appreciated. Nilou's character. Nilou grew up in a supportive household, with both of her parents encouraging her to pursue her passions without any expectation of her joining the academia. Her love for dancing has been with her since childhood and is an integral part of her identity. She even receives her vision on the day that she debuted as a dancer. She's a compassionate and empathetic person, and her dance performances provide comfort to people from all walks of life. Even those who aren't interested in the arts find her performances enjoyable and soothing. Her presence has a calming effect, and she can diffuse stressful situations with ease. During the Sumeru Archon quest, her dance performance in front of the academia was not just a distraction, but also a statement against the academia's dismissal of the arts. This is further exemplified in her story quest, as the main villain of that story would be the academia, yet again. It is important to understand the significance of characters like Nilou instead of dismissing them as irrelevant due to ignorance or lack of knowledge. Nilou does not have an overly tragic or complex past, but that doesn't mean her story is any less important or interesting. She may not be my favorite character of all time, but she's someone else's favorite character of all time. And to them, her dances mean everything. Learn to respect that. People of different culture have things they value. For Persian and Iranian people, their dances mean everything. So for you to take a character like Nilou and completely dismiss the representation she is given and go like, oh, Hoyoverse is just being Orientalist and that she's horrible representation, without listening to the people who are literally telling you, no, she's good representation. She's a walk in the right direction, is disgusting. Don't do that. Nobody likes that. When people of a certain culture start telling you, oh, a certain character is not actually horrible representation, and we do like this character, you should listen to them. If you truly care about the people that are being misrepresented, you will listen to them when they tell you, oh, actually, this is good. We like this one. You don't get to shit on them for liking that character. And you don't get to tell them, oh, no, you're not supposed to like this character. Let them like the character. If the character is good representation to them, they would know. It's their culture. Why are you standing in and telling them, oh, no, it's not? How would you know? It's not your culture. Well, how would you know? Lastly, I would like to thank Amir, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Amir on Twitter, also known as Bram76, who has created a thread explaining the references in the Sumeru character designs. And I think everyone should check it out because it really puts into perspective how good some of the Sumeru characters are when it comes to representing the cultures their design is derived from. I want to show you his tweet on Nilou's design, which is my main reference point to credit him for this help. Thank you very much. Also, I almost forgot this part. Nilou's dances are also inspired by actual Persian dance movements. There is nothing wrong with wanting people to be properly represented in media. You just need to know when to actually fight for it and when to celebrate it. Thank you for listening, subscribe for more, and see you next time.